Hello friends, OSRS Noob here, and welcome to another episode of my progress series on building the Titanic on a 4:1 scale in Minecraft. I'm hanging out in the crow's nest, which I realized I forgot to show you in the last video. This is where Frederick Fleet and Reginald Lee were stationed on that fateful evening when the ship struck the iceberg. Fortunately, I have something they didn't have that night, a spyglass. If I were to see an iceberg, I could ring the bell behind me to warn the bridge crew. Luckily this evening, where the hell am I looking? There. Luckily this evening, we seem to have clear waters ahead. So, guess we're in good shape. So, over the last couple of weeks, I've made some decent progress on my build. I've completed part 119 of Normandie Junction's building the Olympic/Titanic tutorial. So we're going to head on down to the bowels of the ship through the crow's nest access area here. Let me turn my night vision back on. There we go. So now we can see. Done a lot of work on the engine room. So that seems to be a great place to start. So let's head on down there right now. Let's figure out where I'm going. Firemen's. Alright. Let's head on down this way. Down my crazy looking stairs. I don't remember where the opening is. I think it's here. Yeah, here we go. I just need to get down a deck, then I can just fly down a corner. Make it out. There we go. Gotta hit it right. There we go. Well, while we're heading down, I'd like to give out a huge thank you to all of my followers. It means a great deal to me to see so many people interested in following my progress on this very large project. If you're enjoying my content, please give the video a like as well as a hype. Helps me get noticed. Also, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button to show your support and get notified when I upload new content. As of this morning, I'm just under 300 subscribers. I think it was 297. So that makes me feel great. Again, thank you for everything. But as we're headed down here to the engine room, I don't want to show a whole lot yet. I just want to get in here first. So here we go. So the engine room, we've done a lot of work down here over the last couple of weeks. There's a lot of controversy, you could say, as to whether the engines were sunk below the floor or raised up. I think this is a good in between. I guess we kind of raised the floor because everything that's all lined up right now would be a hassle to try and adjust everything. So I think raising the floor like this was a good call. So we've raised the floor. We've reinforced the engine supports since the last time. Made them 3 blocks wide. Changed the coloring a little bit. I honestly don't remember everything that we had done prior to this, but this is where the engine room looks like right now. We have added quite a few of the piping that runs throughout the ship. These purple glass tubes here will go back towards the engine, the turbine engine room, I believe, to help run all that. We could even take a trip through right now. This is the fun part. I can just kind of cruise through the engine. But anyway, I digress. We've also added all of the steam pipes that run from the engines all the way through every boiler room. Let's get down there. through the walls. This one was tricky because I had this all full of coal inside, so I had to adjust all that. But yep, goes through the coal bunkers and comes out and attaches to every single boiler on the ship. All 29 of them are all now hooked up to the engines. Pretty sure this is, you know, the steam coming out of the boilers go right to the engines. And to power the engines, yeah. So let's get back over there real quick. So that was a lot of fun, running those lines all the way through the ship. Let's head back up here. Like I said, we have the output, which would go to the turbine engine room, which I believe is what controlled the central propeller. We also have these pipes that I'm not sure what they're for, but they connect to the engines themselves. All right. Aside from the engine room, I'm now just going to find everything. We've also added some other stuff. Let me see if I can just figure out where everything is. I think it's upstairs. So let's head up. Yeah. So I have access to this area up here, which is going to be something. This part's fun. This side. Welcome to Scotland Road. The very long passage that goes pretty much the entire length of the ship. On this is E deck, I believe. None of the rooms are done yet, but yep, we've got the whole Scotland Road passageway complete. These go down to this goes down to the this is the third class dining room. Yep, all the way the length of the ship. I believe this goes all the way to the grand staircase. Or past the grand staircase, actually. Where is it? Give me a second. There we go. Yep. From the grand staircase on E deck here. So let's head on back. But we have the beginnings of Scotland Road here. Eventually, we'll fill in all the cabins and everything else that belongs in here as well. It's a very long hallway. All right, so we're back in the engine room. Now if we go down a deck. Oh, we'll go up this way. So up here we have a stairwell that comes down to this area of cabins. Now this is all the engineers' cabins. So they got their rooms were right next to the engine room, which was convenient for them. All right, we have like there's the assistant third engineer. We have the junior second engineer, the third engineer, DK engineer, and plumber. I don't know what the DK engineer is, but there was, you know, double bunk beds for those two people. I don't know all the engineers' names. If you follow Normandie at all, he's pretty good at keeping up on all this. Got the first electrician and the fourth assistant engineer. All right, more engineer quarters. The chief engineer is way back here. He's got his own. He has his own bathroom, complete with a tub. This is his quarters. He actually has a large area here. This room is kind of split up between like a living room, office space, I guess, and his bedroom. But he's got pretty big cabin. I guess he would have to be. You know, he's the head guy in charge. This doorway will eventually have probably a catwalk or something running around so they can get out. And then we come down here to we got the engineer's lavatory. They also have their own bath. All right, you know, they got to be clean too. Plus a couple toilets. So yep, that's the engineer's area. And the staircase that goes up to whatever deck this is. E deck. Sorry. So yeah, so that's all the engine stuff. All around the engine rooms that we've done so far. And yeah, quite a bit of work. Next video I'm going to be, the next episode of Normandies I'm going to be doing is tackling the Grand Staircase. I think we're going all the way down to F deck on the Grand Staircase. Give me a second to check my notes, make sure I get everything, because something's telling me there's something else I did that... oh yeah, I don't know. I knew there was something else I wanted to show you. So let's head back out to the poop deck, which is in the back of the ship. We'll just fly out a window here, make it a lot easier. Because it's getting to a point now you can get pretty lost in here pretty quickly. So we want to go to the back. So one other thing we've done is we've worked on the third class entrance and their quote unquote grand staircase area. So we've added some stuff back here. Some new doors. Whoops. Put the fake ones down here. So this is the third third class. We call it grand staircase. But this is, you know, where they'd enter and come down to their cabins and whatnot. We have don't remember what these rooms are, but these are I think it's like their smoking lounge and general utility lounge. Okay. This doorway here, oh, there's like there's supposed to be an access port to go downstairs or something. I don't know. I don't remember. There's just so much. I should probably write this down so I sound like I know what I'm talking about when I do these. And then over here is the other general room or smoking lounge or whatever it was that they had. But yeah, so quite a bit of work. Like I said, got through episode 119. Lot of work, a huge ship. Everything's doing good. Been playing with my elevators over there a little bit because I went the other day to try and get it working again and found out that yeah, redstone and stuff doesn't like to be rotated. You can move it around, but if you try and rotate it, things break. I have stuff like the observers. They don't like to rotate. They stay in the same position no matter where you put them. So I've got to go and actually completely redo my elevator in order to get it working again, because some of the redstone's missing. Some of the blocks are facing the wrong way now. It's a mess, so that's going to take some time. But in any case, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to build this ship, head on over to Normandie Junction's channel. Follow along in his tutorial. He does a great job designing this. Link to his channel is in the description of the video. But yeah, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will continue along, and I'll talk to you soon with another update. So in the meantime, be safe, take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.